In this week's news, we're talking wind, and no, not the personal type, but the one that generates clean energy. We're also exploring the surging sky-high electricity bills that Australian families and businesses are receiving. And finally, there's G20 news. Are they true world leaders, or more talk than action? This is the Archimedes. It looks like one of those little ornaments you put in the garden, but it's actually capable of generating over 1,000 watts. When we think of renewables at home, we usually think of solar and batteries. But wind could also play an interesting role. Turbines at home are often overlooked because of their screeching noise levels, especially in high winds, as well as their large form factor. Well, this new turbine invented by Dutchman Marinus Meerman and other Korean partners harnesses the Archimedes Spiral, resulting in a product that sits at under 1.5 meters and is extremely efficient at low speeds, perfect for residences. One of the big worries from some is about bird life.
That wind turbines are incredibly destructive to bird life.
Well, courtesy of the design, this turbine is both bird and bat friendly.
I'm Batman.
With the large influx of EVs, the household need for electricity is rising rapidly. Solar alone might not be able to cover all of a home's energy needs. So by potentially adding the new and quiet wind technology, we're going to be able to generate more clean energy right at home. The G20 Summit just promised to triple renewable energy investments. But what does this mean? The G20 nations, which include powerhouses like the US, India, Germany, and China, are collectively responsible for 80% of global emissions. So a collective effort to decarbonize by them would be crucial to the global net zero goals. Now, the summit did declare the need to provide sustainable financing to developing countries to support their transition to lower emissions. But whilst they said that they will pursue and encourage efforts to triple renewable energy capacity globally, steps to cut greenhouse gas emissions weren't necessarily enshrined. But they said that national circumstances will be factored into the phasing down of unabated coal power. Also, notably absent from the discussion was any mention of a decrease in the consumption of crude oil. So I guess it just makes you think, did countries like Saudi Arabia, with large oil reserves, come out as winners of the negotiations? With the world's gaze laser focused on the upcoming COP28 in Dubai, the big question looms: will leaders deliver more action? After the recent record-breaking electricity increases, that dreaded first new bill is coming soon. The predicted increases of up to 30% have left many pockets feeling drained. And that's on top of the cost of living crisis. Before the pricing shocker from July 1st, average bills that previously hovered around a mere modest $500 to $600 have suddenly rocketed to upwards of $1,000 and more. As the collective gasp reverberates across the nation, there's a silver, or should I say solar lining. Solar installers are prepping for a very busy last part of the year, when bill shock customers start looking for solar and battery relief. But before you hop onto the sun train, do your homework. Make sure you pick a local, trusted installer and not just go by the price, because a quality solar system will guarantee longer returns. And after this year's bill shocks, who needs another nasty surprise? Am I right?
Interested in hearing more about all things energy? Then before you go, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the notification bell to never miss a beat. Oh, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up.